book haul for you today. Super exciting. I went to both the Salt Spring Public Library and Indigo. So we'll start with the library books. For some reason, I don't know whether it's just because it's my hometown, I love the Salt Spring Island Public Library more than any other library ever. It's also quite new, so the architecture is beautiful, the art is beautiful, but also the selection of books, especially their kids' book selection, is actually quite extraordinary. They've got tons of stuff, and the books are all beautiful. So that's something. So the first book I picked up was The Princess in Black by Shannon and Dean Hale. Now I love this book. I already had read it. It's all shiny, look at that. I had already read it, and it's about a girl who has a secret identity as the Princess in Black. So she goes and kills monsters and stuff like that. It's super fun. The illustrations are simple. There's a monster. Nothing super special, but the story itself is awesome about a sort of badass princess girl, you know, that defies the stereotypes and whatever. Who doesn't love that, right? So yeah, the second book that I got is called The Peculiar. And I picked it up and I thought, this looks really, really cool. It's got these beautiful pages right at the beginning of all the chapters. They've got feathers all over the pages, which I thought was beautiful. So just flipping through it, I was like, this is going to be an awesome book. And I'm about, 112 pages through it, and I'm just not liking it. And I will describe more once I've finished it, but I can't figure out the setting. The characters are all weird, and the concept is really fuzzy and not clear at all. So I'm not enjoying it so far, but I've gotten so far through it that I probably should finish it. The next book that I picked up is The Magic of the Faraway Tree. So this is a classic Enid Blyton book. And I read The Folk of the Faraway Tree, I own that one, but I've never read The Magic of the Faraway Tree. So this is about a magical tree, basically, and all these magical characters live in the tree. So that's a super fun read. I'm really excited to get to that. The last library book that I picked up is The Name of This Book is Secret. Now I've looked at this and contemplated reading it for a long time, but I never have gotten to it quite yet. And I'm just getting into it, and it seems so far to be sort of Lemony Snicket-ish. They do a lot of discouraging of the reading. They're like, don't read this book is bad, blah, blah, blah. Very much in the Lemony Snicket Series of Unfortunate Events style, where he says, this is a horrible book and will ruin your day, don't read it. So I'm interested to see where this one goes, because it seems like a mystery with maybe a little bit of magic mixed in, which is cool. I think that's super cool. So, on to the Indigo books. I just got back from Indigo. Oh my gosh. I just had an impulse. I was like, I have to go to Indigo. I was bored. I don't know what it was. So, I spent $32 and got 4 books. Granted, I had $10 worth of points, so I spent those. So, it would have been $42. But still, for 4 books, that's pretty good. And I got this great coupon, $10 bonus, and 3 bookmarks. So, not bad. Total score. So the first book that I picked up is Fortunately the Milk. Now, this is a Neil Gaiman book, and I already have a copy of this, but I decided I wanted a second copy because it's by a different illustrator, and I thought that was really cool. So the story is basically about a guy who goes out and buys milk and then gets transported to like a different universe or something, or in the future, or gets stuck in space-time travel. Anyway, it's super ridiculous story, but super fun. The next book that I picked up is called My Diary from the Edge of the World. This is a 9 to 12 book, and it's a book sort of about sort of magical things, dragons and mermaids and Sasquatches and things like that. And it looks like it's written in a diary style, I'm sure. Yeah, it definitely is. But it looks interesting. It looks like a quest sort of thing to save the main character's little brother. So I'm excited for that. It's a bit of a thicker one, see? Not sure how many pages it is. So it's about 400 pages. So it'll be a bigger read, but I'm excited for it. It'll be good fun. Now the next book, I don't actually know anything about. The back is super tiny. It just says, this is called The Boundless, by the way. It says, climb aboard the Boundless, the most magnificent train ever built. Magic and danger loom around every bend, and the hardest trick is staying alive. So what could that mean? I don't know, that could be anything. But I've heard really good stuff about it. What is... weird. There's a sticker inside there. So I've heard really good things about it, and it's Kenneth Opel who writes really good. He wrote the Silverwing series, and he wrote the Airborne series, which I haven't actually read yet. I know, it's terrible. But so I'm really excited to get to this one. The last one is another 9 to 12 book. It's called Alistair Grimm's Auditorium. This one is about a young boy who works as a chimney sweep and then suddenly stows away in some trunk or some sort and discovers a magical, they call it an auditorium, with the word odd instead of like A-U-D. It's O-D-D, right? So clever, right? Play on words. Anyway, and he becomes the apprentice of some magician type character and has to, I don't know, save the world probably. But so I'm excited for that one too. So I got some really good stuff, some stuff that I didn't know about before, which was nice. And I'm excited to get to read all of them. Let me know what you think. If you've been to Indigo lately, tell me about it. I'd love to hear what you bought. That's all for now. Bye, guys.